Fuck you, Surreal.
Sorry.
No,
Oh,
it's okay.
I just ruined your life. I'm sorry.
You just now I have to edit the video.
Oh no,
was-
that'll take like 5 minutes. Oh
Oh man.
no. Life's hard, dude.
I have to put effort into my content.
Yeah, dude, I'm sorry. It's rough.
It's alright. Life's
Tough.
rough.
Life's rough, dude.
R-U-F-F. I don't like winged demons, by the way. Not a fan.
Yeah. I'm not a huge fan either. I needed someone with more staying power. I wonder if we could like double Uncle Butters, or I could go with the chick
Just
who
go.
I'd fuck.
Yeah, do both, man.
Do
Hell
that
yeah,
one,
dude.
and then I have room. I'm gonna grab Boleto hives.
I'll get Volkov.
Okay, that works. Here we go.
It's a
Grabbing
fun
the farm
game, though.
and leaving. Oh yeah, no, it's fine. Definitely looking forward to what they do with the story mode. I like the idea of the story. I don't know what it will be yet, but I like the idea of it.
Hey, anybody in the comment section below, tell me in 5 words or less what Redwall is without looking it up on Wikipedia.
Oh, this dude here has not read anything about Redwall, which is again almost mind-blowing because of how many people have. It's just like a very popular children's book series.
Yo, listen.
So, what's up?
I didn't read when I was in elementary school or middle school.
I didn't
I
want
thought-
to inquire about it.
Dude, I was so fucking lame back then. Now I'm reading all the time, but back then I didn't, and I hate myself every day.
What do you read?
I got through a bunch of my comics that I bought. So Darth Vader's, I finished like 4 of the issues, and and I also finished 300, which is pretty cool. I like how it was made. Like, it's a really beautiful, actually, 300. It's just a shame that Frank Miller turned into a racist, Islamophobic, and kind of crazy guy who's okay with fascist Batman, which is kind of like, okay, well.
Fascist Batman.
Shit,
Yeah.
shit's like weird. But
He's
now
like on. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, it's fine. Go on.
I was gonna say, like, he's always been known as being like a little bit kooky, but I haven't been aware of like his latest, craziness.
It's bad, but
Okay, it's bad. Yeah.
besides that, in terms of like books, there's Islamic Gunpowder Empires, which is just a history book about like the Ottoman Safavids and the Mughals and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of cool to see like how, I don't know, like empires back then were formed and how they gained legitimacy and all that stuff, and how they're all kind of unique, but also similar in their own special ways. By the way, I'm getting landmines now. I'm gonna see if they work out.
Okay, cool. I'm probably gonna take up maybe the windmill right here, if you want to take the one like right in the middle.
Yeah, I'm good.
I've got some birds, but they're being shot a little bit. Get over here.
I have a bunch of.
I
have also like a bunch of books that I haven't read, but like are on my list of things to read.
Right.
Like, I don't know about you. What are you reading?
I'm in that same boat too. To be blunt, I would read like a lot of 40K books. When I was a kid, I read a lot more nonfiction. Like, I was that weirdo who would check out a stack of books on ancient mythology and history. College kind of killed that for me when I did go. I just got tired of writing papers and reading like more serious books. So like, I read a lot of just really shitty science fiction and I guess fantasy fiction.
Yeah.
Not all bad, but pretty bad.
Like Warhammer 40K, I think the biggest problem is that the level of quality that those books have are just varies. Yeah, very super hard. Like, honestly, like, people can go in the comments and say 40K is an awesome universe, and really at the end of the day it isn't on a literal level. Like, I mean not on a literal level, on a book and a novel level, like on a story level. It's just really bad.
The only guy who writes a top tier like type of book in my view, and it might be like a circle jerky thing to say, maybe not, is Dan Abnett, who wrote like the Eisenhorn book.
It's a circle jerky thing to say, but it's the only thing that's true so far. Like, literally, the Horus Heresy novels are just dumb. Like, they're just the dumbest things ever.
Right. And like, here's my big thing too, to like people who will probably rage against that, is that, look, you can enjoy things, but also understand that they're objectively not the best in the world. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't enjoy them. It's just that you're a little bit more honest about it. Because like, I love 40k, but I can understand that it's just not, you know, prime literature, but it's fun. So
Yeah,
whatever.
it's fun. You know,
Right.
like I think sometimes there are like some things that 40k does that like are too edgy. Like, you know, like when they, you know what I mean, when they try to be way too edgy for their own good.
Oh yeah.
And like,
Like
there's
for chaos.
yeah, like with Berserk, there was like I'm trying to think of this with like another something that's like grimdark, like Berserk. But I think Berserk is okay with its edginess because really the biggest horror comes from like the main character and his betrayal with like his boyfriend or whatever. Like that's really the big problem. And then, you know, I feel as though it's also built up well, whereas in I don't know, with 40k it just kind of isn't at times.
Right. Right. I remember reading one book. I think it was on the Alpha Legion, dude. So many blood candles, walls that were cemented with blood, and just like, dude, it was just try hard and cringy. And like, I'm not hard to please, but you can't write like that and expect me to like it. Get out of here with that.
You really can't. Like, but I do like the corn stuff. It's just like, you know, you gotta take it to a level. Like, if Samurai Jack, if he just starts saying like the N-word and stuff in like the universe, that would be so weird to me. I just wouldn't like it. Sometimes like less is more, and like the less cursing something has, the better.
I mean, like, if that's like your main theme of like what you're trying to structure things based off of, that's not great. Quick side note, like anyone who's not read the Eisenhorn books, make sure that you do so. It's actually some of my favorite science fiction books. Like, they're actually so good. Even if you are not a fan of 40k, you can still read those and like it and know what's going on. And I think that, like, that's the coolest part.
Yeah, it's definitely like the series that people kind of vote as like a really great like series. My bad, I derped out there. But like,
no, that's cool.
I think it's like something that people like really look at as like a really great novel that anybody can enjoy. But I don't think that applies to a lot of 40k stuff.
Right.
I don't know about fantasy though.
Oh boy, yeah, no, same.
You know, I don't really mind the Age of Sigmar stuff, honestly.
Dude, I will say that since they like changed up the rule set, also, oh wait, real quick, the dwarves, I don't remember what they're called in Age, but they're like steampunk dwarves. They're actually fucking sweet. Like, their models are incredibly good. Also, I don't mind it too in hindsight. Like, yeah, I love fantasy, but a lot of it was unoriginal, to be blunt. Like, I mean, you had a Mount Gunbad, you had a Misty Mountains and crap. Like, I understand why they went down that route, because a lot of it was just like stuff thrown together to make it work, and a lot of it was like underused. I think they could have gone about it in a different way.
Yo, sorry, we could just starve them out.
Oh yeah, dude, we actually did really well.
Dude, let's just build all the farms and just prevent them. They have an army of pigeons. That's it.
Oh my god, I have one too. I have 15 pigeons now.
Yeah, I think I know. I think we're getting used to the meta now. But yeah, I agree with you mostly. Like, I have like almost no objectives objections whatsoever. I absolutely hate when people say like Berserk is becoming a shonen, when like if you just keep it at 100% grim dark all the time, it really loses its punch.
Definitely, dude. It kind of reminds me about like just when I began to read a lot of Junji Ito books, which I think I spoke to you about one night.
Yeah, because I was reading Uzumaki.
And like, I love them, but when I read them the whole night, it kind of loses its edge.
Yeah.
For me, so
that's why
moderation's a good thing.
That's why he starts out slow, and then like he builds up to like, that reveal, which is why he's so good.
Insane.
It does get insane. And you know, the best 40k books know how to do this. Like, the best 40k books know how to bring something really small, and then just like bring it to ridiculous levels. Honestly, I don't know. When it comes to like fans, I feel like at times it's a little bit toxic to talk about their stuff. Like, if 40k fans are one thing, but Star Wars fans and Halo fans,
oh boy,
God, it just like sometimes it gets pretty bad. Like, at least with the Star Wars guys, they know that their shit is shit.
Well,
like on some level,
right? At least I hope they do. Or yeah,
like
on that quick note, I'm a huge fan of Star Wars and
Yeah.
all of that, but again, we can kind of understand what we like, and that's it.
Yeah,
So,
not everything can be Samurai Jack and be literally beautiful. Oh, wait a minute.
You got me. Oh, more pigeons? Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's just building pigeons, dude.
I'm gonna have over 30 squirrels, dude. I think I need more.
Dude, Uncle Butter is gonna be nothing but Uncle Butter.
Oh.
Wait a minute, I have a question. I have something
What's
to
up?
ask.
Yeah.
The pigs are used as meat and for slave labor. What separates Uncle Butter from the pack? Is it because he's
boar, dude.
brown? Oh my god. Oh, you're
He's
right.
a boar. He's on a different tier.
Wait, boars aren't the same as pigs?
Pigs are pigs, dude. Boars are boars.
Is it like the
Yeah.
gorilla and the human thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Is
Yeah.
Harambe human?
I mean, I feel like at a certain point when enough people have the faith that he's a god, I think he just kind of gets there.
Why can't Harambe be a chaos god?
Oh, that would be such a better chaos god than, what's it called? Slanesh.
Oh, do a lot of people not like Slanesh?
Oh, no, unfortunately Slanesh is not in Age of Sigmar. I think they were, like, trying to PG it up, but, a lot of the gods were kind of underplayed there. Like, they weren't fully... no, Tzeentch. Tzeentch is probably the best case of that. Alright, so they made a god too smart for anyone to write about that god. Oh, he's so smart that even when they lose, it's part of his master plan and just shit like that.
I also kind of feel the same way with 40k in general. Like, whenever we see a smart character, it's because the other characters are dumb as fuck.
Oh, like a Chorus Heresy, dude.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
all the time. And it's like, can you please stop? Like, I can't... You know, the reason why people consider Ellen Ripley an alien smart is because, like, she outsmarted the alien who was outsmarting everybody.
Right.
It just, like, doesn't work here. Like, you can't have someone who's a literal Mary Sue. I think
like,
we started
here's
them
the-
out.
Oh, wow, you're right. That's why we won. Here's the other thing, too, just before we end things here, is that there's a basic rule when you write. You don't tell people what your character is. You show them. So, like, when I have people constantly writing, like, oh, this space marine is 5 humans tall and he has the strength of 5 goats and just stupid shit like that. Like, don't tell me. Show me through what he does and how he acts. And, like, that's not just about 40k. That's just a way to write. If you just go, he's a god, I don't care. You show me how he's a fucking god, you know?
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.